Good day, I'm Andrea Chisholm and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, April 2. In less than 24 hours, government will outline to the country how much it intends to spend on different sectors of society like health and education. Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips will table the national budget called the Estimates of Expenditure this Thursday. That takes place hours after Governor General Sir Patrick Allen outlines government's plans for the financial year during the throne speech. The Standing Finance Committee of Parliament, which comprises all members of the House of Representatives, will then consider the estimates from April 8 to 10. The Finance Minister will later open the budget debate on April 17. Dr. Phillips will be followed by Opposition Spokesman on Finance Audley Shaw on April 22 and Government and Opposition members on April 23. Opposition Leader Andrew Holness will make his contribution on April 24, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller on April 29, and the Finance Minister will close the debate on April 30. Sabina Park will soon be able to host night matches as infrastructure work for the much-anticipated floodlights is set to begin this weekend. $770,000 was released on Monday as a first installment for the Sabina Park lighting project following the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between the governments of Jamaica and India. The Indian government is providing a $2.1 million grant, while the Tourism Enhancement Fund is contributing 65 million Jamaican dollars to the project. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller says the project coincides with a national development plan for the upgrading of sporting infrastructure.
This initiative to furnish Sabina Park with state-of-the-art lighting is not just a cricket initiative. With lights, Sabina Park, we can host major sporting events which are beyond our reach at this time.
India's High Commissioner to Jamaica says the assistance is a reflection of the mutual trust and understanding between the two countries.
I look forward to working with Jamaican authorities and business establishments to help build bridges.
The Sabina Park lighting project is being undertaken by the Fostrich Group of Companies and managed by the Urban Development Corporation. Work is expected to be completed within 3 months. In other sport news, Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller says government is committed to ensuring that the Trelawny Multipurpose Stadium is put to good use. She was speaking at the ISA Boys and Girls Championships on Saturday. Mrs. Simpson Miller said the government was exploring the hosting of similar games at the Trelawny Stadium.
We're just waiting to be able to get some money to be able to move on the Trelawny Stadium, because I feel that that should be developed as a stadium that could serve Western Jamaica.
Meanwhile, government is exploring the possibility of upgrading the G.C. Foster College in St. Catherine to a sport university. Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites, who made the announcement, said the college could become a foreign exchange earner by attracting individuals from overseas.
With a concentration on expertise in all variety of sporting activities, competitive, recreational, that it becomes a center for physical and emotional wellness and for the promotion of wholesome lifestyles.
Minister Thwaites was speaking at a ceremony last Thursday to mark the recommissioning of the gymnasium at G.C. Foster College. Repairs were done to the roof and other infrastructure at a cost of $14 million. And finally, the Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC is to roll out a public education program on the new public transportation rules for the Kingston Metropolitan Region KMTR. As of April 1, the JUTC has retaken the routes in the KMTR and contracted private operators to support their seat capacity in a revamped sub-franchise system. 5,189 seats are contracted to sub-franchise operators and 74 private operator buses have so far been approved by the Island Traffic Authority. The private buses and taxis have been color-coded to reflect the same image as the JUTC buses, and the operators are mandated to issue tickets, charge the correct fares, and operate according to their routes. At a press briefing Tuesday, it was pointed out that passengers could be charged up to $100,000 or spend 6 months in jail for traveling in unregulated vehicles in the KMTR.
But that is not going to be enforced on the passenger that quick. We are going to make sure that we educate the passenger or the commuters as to what can happen if you travel on the bus or if you travel in a vehicle other than a PPV.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Thank you for watching.